Wayne Gretzky famously said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." It is supposed to motivate people to at least try to take action, even though failure is a possibility.
But a lot of people fear the humiliation of defeat, especially when everything has become so public and the internet ensures that no blunder is forgotten.
Failure is a part of life from the very start. None of us has managed to walk on two legs from the very first attempt, and none of us has managed to read cursively after opening a book for the first time. Skills that we master today definitely grew out of a lot of practice.
Yet it is so easy to forget that the most wondrous achievements came as a result of a series of failures. Before people landed on the moon, NASA scientists spent years trying technologies that did not go anywhere, then starting from scratch on a new road, failing again before they found the right path. There were many accidents, some fatal, and dozens of rockets blew up before even getting to space.
A more down-to-earth example is the fact that many successful products we all use today went through long stages of development, hitting technological dead ends. And there is an obvious disconnect today between seeing the process of failure as something normal and what is shown in the public sphere.
The technological revolution of the last 3 decades has created some of the richest entrepreneurs in history, and the internet has transformed a few somewhat regular folks into global celebrities. So, working a regular job, trying to pay the bills, and just having an average life in 2020 seems less sexy than having millions of fans around the world, and to some extent might even be perceived as a failure.
Of course, life is not only about becoming a billionaire or constantly being in the public eye. Most people don't have these ambitions, and that's definitely a good thing. But when you are trying to make a decent life for yourself and your family, and work hard to do so, it can get discouraging to see the huge gap between how the world rewards effort and where society's values are shifting.
Many times, the simple reflex is to stay in one's corner and not try to achieve one's dreams. It is easier to find a relatively comfortable spot and coast through life because defeat and public humiliation are just unbearable. The fear of defeat is what stands in our way because we imagine that things should be perfect from the very first try, even though it very rarely turns out that way.
We fear that we could not take the humiliation of failure in front of others, and such a failure would ruin our chances of success in the future. That might happen, but if we do not try at all, we turn that possibility into a certainty. Unfortunately, a lot of us were conditioned by how we see mistakes treated in the public sphere. A person who fails is mistrusted, avoided, and sometimes ridiculed, because humans love winners and dismiss losers. And with social media, all this process can happen in a painfully public way.
But what we often forget is that those who laugh at people's defeats have their own history of blunders that they are afraid will be discovered one day. And another very important fact is that with the fast pace of news cycles these days, mistakes might look painful at the moment, but are soon easily forgotten because people move fast to other new distractions.
We need to ask ourselves what is more important to us, our goals and dreams, or the approbation of people who have short attention spans. If dreams are more important, take the shot. And if you miss, pick yourself up and try again.
At the end of it all, what you would like to feel? Regret for not doing what you wanted, or the knowledge that you did your best?